Hi, I'm Lorne Therrien, author of the book Deceptive Gods, Confronting the Divine and Demonic. In this video, we're going to talk about how demons can appear as an angel of light. Now, we know that it is written that Satan can masquerade as an angel of light, and so can his minions. In this video, I'm going to refer to, instead of saying Satan or demons, I'm going to say deceivers. So deceivers, the deceivers can appear as an angel of light. So what does that mean? Well, we coexist with spirit beings or energy beings, I prefer. And they are hidden from our human eyes. So if we use the term jinn, I like this term jinn because it means that which is concealed or that which is hidden from our very limited human eyesight. Singular would be jinni. Amongst the jinn, amongst this hidden race, amongst the unseen that we coexist with, there are those that are capable of being good and bad, or what we perceive to be good and bad. Now, that which gives life created them this way. They created amongst them also, amongst these diverse beings, those that are not capable of compassion or empathy or love. They're just not capable. It is the way they are created, just like in wildlife. In wildlife, we have, creatures like the elephant that is capable of empathy. Then we have other creatures, or we have insects, etc., that are not capable of empathy. It's just the way they were created. Now, with the deceivers, understand, for those who are having a hard time accepting that we coexist with these hidden race or these spirit or energy beings, within you are diverse microbes that which, if they were magnified and you were to see them all, it would be gross, it would be scary, it would frighten you. But it's the truth. That which gives life, created creatures that are living within you. Don't take my word for it. Do your research. See what it is that they look like. Magnified. That's reality. So we have these creatures living within us that are unseen, which you could call a form of jinn, because they are unseen, they are hidden. For a good reason. Just like the jinn or the hidden race that lives amongst us. We cannot see them for a good reason. So, with these deceivers, like in nature, we have creatures that were created capable of bioluminescence and biofluorescence. Bioluminescence means that they can produce or create their own light. Biofluorescence means that they could absorb light or energy and emit back that light. That's a reality. That's created. We see it in nature. We see it in the ocean. We see it with insects. In the ocean, you have the anglerfish. Very creepy. Check it out. The anglerfish is giving this this appendage, this rod with a false light on the end above its mouth to lure its prey in, and it will eat its prey. So, in nature, we have these creatures that can produce their own light and use it for survival, use it for mating, use it for protection, to eat. Well, that which gives life did not just stop there. It did the same thing with the unseen world. Amongst these diverse beings, there are those that are made of plasma. Fire is plasma. Lightning is plasma. The stars in the night sky are glowing plasma. So it is not a problem for some of these beings to create light. Some of these beings are divine beings. They are creating light. That's one thing that is different. But there are also beings of plasma who can create light that are not goodness, or maybe goodness is not the reason that they're there. They're appearing as light in some form to create a relationship with you, to lure you, because of the belief that where there is light, there is love, there is compassion. Not necessarily. In the case of a divine being, yes. In the case of a deceiver who is also capable of light, keep this in mind now. Lightning is plasma. Fire is plasma. Light. So, they will appear in glowing, like the stars in the sky, like our own personal star, the sun, which is plasma. 99.99% of our universe is plasma. So, the forms that they will take are forms that you have gotten used to, which are not truth. An angel appearing, in a white robe, with the golden harp, and, the wings and the golden halo. If this is your belief, and this is a well-marketed form of an angel, it's well-marketed. We see it everywhere, But this is not truth. This is not. An angel means messenger. Remember this. If you ask even a deceiver amongst the unseen, are you an angel? If you're interacting with them, communicating, it's going to say yes, I'm an angel. It's just saying I'm a messenger. Now, to add a little bit to that, you may feel that it's loving. You may feel this embrace, and it feels so real. I mean, it's the electromagnetic energy of the being around you helps to release those feel-good hormones, oxytocin that we call the love hormone, dopamine, the feel-good hormone. But these are chemicals. This is just the release of feel-good chemicals in the moment. Now, I say this based on experience, because you may say, how do you know this? Experience. And more than once. And the reason why I would observe it, study it. I didn't accept Oh, believe me, in the early years, I was fooled like everyone else. It appears as light, it appears as love, it talks beautiful. It's got to be this a loving angel, angel of light. It's got to be from God. But that is not always true. Do not believe just because the being appears as light or in some form. It could be an angel form that you are, the well-marketed angel form. It could be saints. It could be, this glowing alien. They'll take alien forms, deity forms, capable of all this. Ascended masters and all this stuff. It will take all these forms, but remember, none of these human-like forms are truth. It is not the true form. These beings are energy. There is no human-like form. This is where we are fooled. And as long as we, even with idols, okay, you have these idols or these statues, and you're seeing these forms of saints and of deities. And these aren't even what these saints or deities really looked like in the first place. These beings are just taking the forms that you are familiar with. And it doesn't matter on what human-like form. It can take them all. And when a being tells you that it's, this alien, and appears as light, especially it says, I'm a star being, but it appears in some human form, blonde hair or something. If it's a star being, think about this, what I told you. It's made of plasma. There's no human form. They don't need wings. They can appear with wings, but that's not their true form because these beings are made of plasma. These beings are electrical. Understand that. That's why you have, you can have beings in your home that can manipulate the electricity, turn things on, turn things off, brighten the lights, dim the lights, blow out the lights. So they can manipulate electricity. That's why they can manipulate you and give you that, create this energy around you that feels suffocating, this doom and gloom feel. But also can make you feel great with those feel-good hormones, release some oxytocin. Wow, it's got to be love. I know, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's not a divine being. I just want you to know there are beings that are capable of fooling us because of this belief, especially with angels, with this angel craze. Now, I'm sharing this with you for a reason. The book Deceptive Gods. One of the two reasons that I wrote the book is because of a student that came to me that wanted to take an angel certification course from a person who was quite famous, very popular in the New Age community. Got books on angels, certified to talk to angel certification, angel tarot cards of all these pictures of angels, which are nothing like what angels really truly are or what they look like. But it looked good and obviously worked. Became very successful with this, the sales of these products. And I tried to tell my student that, these are not angels. These are not divine beings. Angel, again, that term, messenger, is very, very tricky. Okay? The divine beings are much more than angels. These are powerful beings. To say angel, just messengers, is they all can deliver a message. Any of the diverse beings, and there are many, can deliver some sort of message, whether you hear it, or whether you have it in your dreams, or if you get visions, and so on and so forth. There are many ways that they can deliver messages, or in your communication using these Ouija boards and tarot cards, and all this other stuff using divination. So, they're all angels, if you look at it that way. That's why I prefer, myself, divine beings, and then deceivers. Okay. So, again, back to the story. So this person that was very successful with this angel craze. I went to a gift shop to pick up some frankincense, incense. And there was a woman in there. It's in the book, Deceptive Gods. This is a true story. And I started talking to the woman. She started telling me that she was certified to talk to angels by this particular person. I won't mention names. It's not necessary. And she goes on to say, but she says, not all the angels were friendly. Some of them were very mean that she talks to. I says, well, how do you know they're angels? She says, I was certified. She goes, I got certified to talk to angels by this person. And then I see this person's tarot cards are being sold there and books, etc. So I knew that I had to do something about this. I knew that this person was not interacting with angels, this famous popular person. So that's how the book was written. Now, the book was written between 2007 and 2009. This is then one of the two reasons. The other reason you can see in the book of why I wrote it, which was because there was people in my children's lives that were trying to get them to use Ouija boards, etc. Okay, that's the other reason for the book. So those are the two reasons. So just to end this video, today we find out that same person that was successful, that was very popular. And don't get me wrong, this person could definitely believe that they were doing a good thing. I just want you to understand how easy it is to be deceived. Today we find out this person realizes that she was communicating with demons. Okay? That all this stuff, the angel cards, these angel books, this communication with angels, being certified to talk to angels, was all demons. I prefer it was all the deceivers in the unseen world. So, all I can say is be careful if you choose to interact with angels. Don't believe because something appears as light, speaks beautifully, and may create some feel-good hormones, oxytocin, dopamine, etc. around in the moment. Be very careful. It doesn't mean that they're always goodness or love. Thank you.